It's the biggest wave of building since the 1950s interstate highway system. Across New York, Texas, and California, cranes rise high above the cities. The sound of construction has returned after years of silence. Over $200 billion worth of mega projects are now reshaping America. For the first time in decades, steel, glass, and concrete are moving faster than politics. New bridges, tunnels, and train lines are changing how people travel and work. Every project is built to make America stronger, faster, and more connected. But how did this sudden change begin? For years, people said America stopped building big. They blamed slow permits, high costs, and endless debates. Yet in 2025, something finally shifted. From coast to coast, construction sites are alive again. The Hudson Yards expansion in New York, the Gateway Tunnel, and California's high-speed rail all tell one story. America is building again. Even the desert in Nevada now glows with new energy plants and tech cities. This new building wave isn't just about progress, it's about belief. By the end, you'll see how these mind-blowing megaprojects will transform the nation forever. So what truly sparked this American comeback? The 2020s marked the return of nation building in the United States. For decades, bridges rusted, roads cracked, and trains slowed down. Other countries built fast. America debated. But now, that has changed. Across all 50 states, over $200 billion in megaprojects are under construction. From highways to skylines, the sound of rebuilding is everywhere. Cities that once stood still now buzz with cranes, drills, and workers. For the first time in years, people feel proud to build again. This isn't just about catching up, it's about showing strength. But the new race isn't against China or Europe, it's against time and climate. Can innovation move faster than the problems it's trying to solve? That's the fight of this century. Across the country, engineers and designers are working to rebuild everything. From ports to power grids, they're racing to prove that modern America can still do the impossible. Even federal investment has hit its highest level since Eisenhower's highway boom. The nation that once stopped building is now building like never before. And at the center of this movement, one project stands as the symbol of America's comeback. A project so bold, it will decide if the dream truly returns. In New York City, a new skyline is rising over one of the busiest rail yards in the world. It's called Hudson Yards, a $32 billion project that redefines what a city can be. This isn't built on land, it's built above active train tracks. An entire neighborhood now floats on a steel platform the size of a football field. That platform alone weighs more than the Empire State Building. It holds 4,000 new homes, 6.6 acres of public space, and supports 35,000 jobs. Every system, from lights to elevators, is powered by AI-driven energy grids. Even the temperature of each tower adjusts automatically to save energy. What was once an industrial zone has turned into a symbol of urban luxury. This is how America rebuilds its cities, not by spreading out, but by building up. It's innovation layered over infrastructure, creating a vertical city that breathes. But there's one big question. Can a city built on steel survive for centuries? That's where ambition meets engineering limits. For now, Hudson Yards stands strong, a city literally suspended in the sky. But deep beneath this shining success, hidden below the surface, runs something even more important. America's most critical tunnel. The Gateway program is one of the most important construction projects in America. Worth over $16 billion, it will replace the Hudson River tunnels that are more than 100 years old. Every day, nearly 200,000 people depend on those tunnels to travel between New Jersey and Manhattan. They were built in 1910, long before modern safety or high-speed rail existed. Now they're breaking down. Cracks, leaks, and outdated systems slow trains that carry the heart of the East Coast economy. That's why the Gateway project matters. It's not just an upgrade. It's a lifeline. 5 of its 10 construction phases are already underway. Completion is expected by 2035. Massive tunnel boring machines are now digging twin routes deep beneath the riverbed. Each new section is built to withstand floods and earthquakes. In fact, every tunnel segment can drain a hurricane's worth of water if disaster strikes. The entire East Coast depends on this project working. If it fails, millions could lose power, transport, and jobs overnight. This is modernization versus decades of delay, and the stakes couldn't be higher. But as the East rebuilds its backbone, something even more ambitious is taking shape. In the Midwest, a project that will connect nations, not just states. In Detroit, a massive bridge is taking shape across the Detroit River. It's called the Gordie Howe International Bridge. It will link Detroit in the United States to Windsor in Canada. The project costs $4.7 billion and will stretch 1.5 miles long. Its two 721-foot towers make it the longest cable-stayed bridge in North America. That's a record both countries are proud of. Once finished, it will handle more than 40,000 vehicles every day. The trade that crosses this bridge will total over $100 billion each year. It's not just a bridge, it's an economic lifeline. But getting it built hasn't been easy. Construction continued through the pandemic when most projects stopped. That made it a rare success story during global delays. Now, crews are working through freezing weather to finish before fall 2025. The race is between engineering precision and tight deadlines. Every part must fit perfectly. One mistake could cost months. The bridge is named after Gordie Howe, a hockey legend loved on both sides of the border. It's a fitting name for something meant to connect two nations. When it opens, it will stand as proof that cooperation still builds progress. And while this bridge links two countries, another project farther west aims to connect two major cities at record speed. In California, something once thought impossible is finally happening. The state is building America's first high-speed rail system. It will connect San Francisco to Los Angeles in less than 3 hours. That means 220 miles per hour trains crossing the state faster than ever before. The project covers 119 miles now under construction and has created over 16,000 jobs. It's the biggest transportation build in California's history. For years, critics said this project would never happen. They called it too slow, too costly, and too complex. But now the viaducts are complete, and the tracks are being laid. Testing is expected by 2028, with full service soon after. Each train will run on clean electric power, cutting carbon emissions equal to removing 400,000 cars from the road. It's not just a train. It's proof that America can still build fast and clean. The biggest challenge now is time. Can California finish before costs and politics slow it again? It's a test of innovation versus bureaucracy, and the world is watching. Every successful mile brings the US closer to matching Japan, China, and Europe in speed. And as these trains prepare to fly across the desert, another set of mega projects is changing how people gather. Inside the most advanced stadiums in the world, in Las Vegas and Los Angeles, entertainment has entered a new age of engineering. The MSG Sphere and SoFi Stadium are changing what buildings can do. These aren't just venues, they're living machines. The MSG Sphere costs $2.3 billion to build. Its round exterior holds 1.2 million LED panels, turning the entire structure into a massive screen. Inside, there are 160,000 speakers, each one delivering sound directly to specific seats. The system can target a single person with 3D audio while keeping the rest silent. No arena has ever done that before. In California, the SoFi Stadium cost $5.5 billion and now hosts Super Bowls, Olympic events, and concerts year-round. It's one of the most advanced stadiums in the world. From the outside, it looks like art. Inside, it's powered by data, sensors, and climate control systems that react in real time. This is where sports, technology, and architecture now meet. But it raises a new question. Can human experience keep up with this level of technology? Today's arenas are becoming spectacle over structure, where design feels alive and digital. It's no longer about concrete, it's about code. And while millions cheer under glowing roofs, Chicago is building something different. A project meant not for fans, but for its citizens. In Chicago's Jackson Park, a new landmark is rising, the Obama Presidential Center. It's more than a museum. It's a symbol of community rebirth and national unity. The project will bring a $3 billion economic impact and create over 5,000 jobs. Opening is planned for spring 2026, but its meaning is already clear. The center is designed to inspire citizens, not just honor history. Inside are interactive exhibits, youth learning spaces, and public gardens open to everyone. It's a place where education, art, and civic duty meet under one roof. For years, America built monuments to power. Now it builds spaces for people. This shift marks the start of a new civic revolution. The Obama Center is being built to the highest green standards, targeting LEED Platinum certification. It shows that modern architecture can be sustainable and social at the same time. But behind its beauty lies a deeper challenge. Can architecture truly help heal division in a divided nation? This is the tension, politics versus purpose, and how legacy is built through action. This project isn't just a monument, it's a movement for the next generation. But America's new buildings aren't only beautiful or historic anymore. They're becoming smart. Across the United States, AI and automation are changing how cities are built. New tools now help people build faster, safer, and cleaner than ever before. Machines no longer replace workers, they work with them. That's why builders call this the smart construction era. Across projects from Nevada's factories to New York's towers, automation is cutting build times by half. Robotic cranes, 3D scanners, and digital twins track every step in real time. These systems can spot mistakes before they happen. The result is fewer delays and better design, but the biggest change is in materials. New low-carbon concrete, recycled steel, and solar panels make construction both green and strong. Sustainability is no longer just good policy. It's good business. Every project that saves energy now also saves money. That's why companies are racing to automate smarter. Still, there's one big concern. Can technology build faster without losing craftsmanship? That's the balance every builder faces today. Innovation versus tradition. Even 3D printed bridges are being tested for federal approval, showing how far progress has gone. Every new invention pushes the limits of what America can build. But behind all the technology and steel, one question remains. What does this building boom really mean for the people making it happen? Across the country, megaprojects are bringing back something many thought was gone: steady work. From Hudson Yards in New York to the California high-speed rail, millions of jobs are being created. For the first time in years, construction sites are full again. Cranes, welders, and engineers are back in demand. This is more than an economic boost. It's a career revival. Many who once worked gig jobs are now finding long-term careers in skilled trades. They're not just building projects, they're building futures. Every bridge, tunnel, and port creates hundreds of new roles that support families and towns. The effects are spreading fast. The construction industry now contributes more than $1 trillion to the nation's GDP. Each new project means training programs, union growth, and new opportunities for young workers. This is how infrastructure becomes the new American dream: reliable work, real skill, and lasting impact. But the question is, can this boom last? Many projects depend on temporary political funding, not permanent strategy. That's the fight ahead: short-term politics versus long-term vision. Still, for now, hope has returned to the American workforce. But deep down, the real question is bigger. Is the nation simply rebuilding what was lost, or is it truly reinventing itself? From New York to Los Angeles, steel and innovation are redrawing the map of modern America. Across every skyline, cranes move, rails stretch, and bridges rise again. More than $200 billion has already been invested in ports, rail lines, and urban centers. These projects prove that the United States can still build big, and build with purpose. Cities that once struggled with decline now glow with new energy. Skylines are reborn, bridges glitter at night, and tunnels pulse with movement. Every project adds to the same story: a country relearning how to believe in itself. This isn't a construction boom, it's a renaissance. These projects are chapters in America's comeback story. But a question remains: can this new era survive the next political shift? Can legacy outweigh short-term politics? Some states now even require AI integration in all new public works to make sure the system stays efficient. That shows how fast America is adapting to its future. The dream is alive again, but the real test is just beginning. Has America finally learned how to build for centuries again? These mega projects prove America never lost its ambition. It only needed a new generation to light the fire again. What once looked like decay is now rebirth. Every bridge built, every rail connected, every tower raised ties a divided nation together once more. Great infrastructure isn't just concrete and steel, it's character and will. It's the proof that progress is still possible. The same cranes that pierced the sky in 2025 now stand as symbols of renewal. This is America's new dawn, built by hands that refuse to give up. So the question remains: are we ready to finish what this generation has begun? From tunnels to towers, the United States is re-engineering its destiny. These mind-blowing projects aren't just monuments. They're movements toward a smarter, greener future. Each bridge, port, and train tells one story. America builds again. Subscribe for more stories where innovation and engineering reshape the world we live in. Which project do you think will transform America the most? The trains, the tunnels, or the skylines?